Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Dawn here. So before we start, please, if you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe. Also hit the like button, and if you wouldn't mind, please could you also share this video. So what are we going to do today? So today we're going to be using this. This is a Luxe paper block. Now I've just realised I've still got ink left on this from my last project. So we're going to use this Luxe paper block, and this is sort of like, I want to say like a tribal wildlife themed one, which is just absolutely gorgeous. So we have at the back, we have got some vellum words, and then we've got all of these gorgeous cut aparts. I mean, how beautiful are those? We can definitely build scenes with these. I mean, aren't they just fab? I love them. Love these masks. Those masks are fabulous. So we have them, and then we've got our papers. So here is our papers. We've got the zebras and the zebra print. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful papers. We then have a sticker sheet. We have more vellum sentiments, and then another die cut sheet. So that is what we have. Now I'm thinking that I want to do a journal page using them. So which journal are we going to use? That is the question, guys. Oh, I know which one I can use. So I'm going to use this one, which was gifted to me by the lovely Denise from DD Crafts. So we're going to use this one. I mean, I've already started a page there, but I haven't finished it. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? I've nearly finished this journal. How amazing is that? Right, I'm thinking that I only want to do I want to do a double page, or do we want to do a single page? That is the question. I've got a double page there. Should we do a double page? Right, so what I tend to do with this one is I just do that, and then I take that out, and then we take the other one out, and then I put it back together, and then that way I don't lose the rings, and I keep it like that just off to the side until I finished. So we're going to do a journal page using the Luxe paper pads. So I'm basically making a card or making a scene within our journal. So the first thing I want to do is grab some of the paper, and I'm loving this one. So I'm going to use this. Let's move that over there a second. And what I want to do is I actually want to use the whole thing right the way across. So just using my glue, I'm just going to pop a layer of glue all the way around like so. Okay. I mean, my glue is running out, so it's, yeah, there's not much left in it at all. But hopefully we can get this on, and that'll get a new one out. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to pop this on just there, and really push that down because we want this to adhere nicely to it. And then I'm just going to turn it over and cut this like that, and then it's just above the top of it, so I'm going to cut it as well. I mean, you don't necessarily need to, but I would like to. And then I'm just going to come in on this side, and we're going to glue the rest of the paper down onto the other side, because we are doing a 2-page spread. Now there's lots, when I was looking at the die cuts, there is lots of scene building die cuts in there, so I think that's what we're going to do. So making sure I've got a really good coverage of glue. It's coming out really slow, so it might feel like I'm putting absolutely loads on, but it is just really, really slow. So okay, let's pop that on. And again, I'm going to push that down, make sure it's nicely adhered. And there goes Lady, of course. Oh, but honestly, I bet you she's seen a cat. Because, right, I will be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. That was my friend. He just popped in to pick up the drill. So he's helping my hubby tie my mum's house. So there you go. A little bit of random information. Anyway, that is all done. So now it is having a look to see what we can pop in. So I'm wanting to do like a scene building. So I'm loving these lights. So they could work. So let's do that. I'll grab those. And I like this picture that says, do more of what makes you happy. I like the cushion. Oh, what about this swing? That could be quite fun. If I can get it out without ripping it, that is. We have a little bear. Maybe that shelf, maybe. Let's see what's on the next page. Oh, this is the one with the dogs in the suitcase. Oh, I love the dog in the suitcase. Right, let's have the doggies in the suitcase. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, maybe that little plant pot. Now, I'm just going to check out the things that I'm thinking. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to use everything that is here. Oh, I quite like that lamp as well. I'm just taking out the things that I think would look nice to build a scene up. But I think the chances are we're not going to use absolutely everything in this. Let's have the chair. Why not? Come on. I'm trying to do it so that I don't rip them, because I have a habit of ripping them when I take multiples out. It's like I get very careless. I do like that chair. Oh, another cushion. I like that cushion. So I'm thinking we'll have a pile of cushions. So that always looks awesome. Maybe that. Oh, there's even a pineapple lamp. Let's do a pineapple. Right, there's that one. What else do we have? Let's have the little panda. So I'm thinking the panda and the bear might look nicer together. Oh, I don't know what else. I don't know. Oh, little coffee table. Why not? Let's go for it. Like I say, at the minute I love those tribal masks. I think they are fab. I think they're just absolutely fabulous. So I think that might be, yeah, might be something to go for. Quite like these reeds, so I'm going to take that out as well and put that off to the side. And what else? I'm thinking even maybe this. I think we do actually maybe now have enough to go with. Let's see what's on this first page though, before we decide if we are finished with everything. There's another cushion. I'm liking the cushion. And then, yeah, so let's see what we've got there. And let's see how we can do this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to come in and take the pips off. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Come on. Now, I did do the holes on these, so they are now done. So let's do this. And then it's just a matter of placing them down. Yeah, having fun. I don't know if you remember as kids, I used to love them. You used to get like a velvet board and then like felt pieces, and they used to stick on. You used to be able to create scenes, and that's basically what we are going to be doing here. So just getting rid of all of the pips, because they will annoy me. I already know they will annoy me. I think I might grab a stencil out as well. I might put some stenciling in. So we have some cushions. Right, let's see what else we've got. Right, I really like the table, so I think we should have the table. Oh, again, just going to make sure that... Oh, she's off again. Do you know, she's outside, and basically anything that flies past, anything that moves, anything that's just there, Lady barks at, and I think she's going to end up getting her little butt kicked inside if she continues to keep barking the way that she is. Because I know that if I was a neighbour, that would really annoy me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take all these pips off. I'm going to go and sort out little Madam Mim. But like I say, it'll be something as simple as a bird flew over the garden. Honestly, she really is terrible. If she's not barking now, I mean, Quincy, he used to bark. He used to sit on the window ledge in the front room. He barked at any human being. So if a human walked past, that was it, he barked. If an animal went past, he wasn't bothered. And Lady, if a human comes, she's not bothered. But if an animal goes anywhere near her, wow. I mean, I must admit, her and birds don't have the best of reputations. Because when she was about 6 months old, a great big seagull chased her right across the field. Oh, she was so terrified, bless her. So that's probably where her love or fear or annoyingness of animals comes from. But I know if there's one that lands in the garden and she's sat on the window ledge, she cries, and her crying is so terrible. Because she either wants to go and play or she wants to do something mean. But she's not allowed. It's as simple as that. So... Oh, I'm liking the idea of him there. I think he looked gorgeous there. Where is the bear? Because there is a bear here. Oh, if only and the bear can not go there. I think I might have the bear there on that side. The thing is that I really want these doggies, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go and sort her out. Right, let me go and sort her out and then I'll be back. Right, okay, I'm back. I've just been having a little play. And this is what we've got. Oh, Lady's coming up now. I gave her a treat to get inside. I'm trying to train her so that she comes when I say to her, come here. Because she's a git bag. I really want to use the tribal masks. I just think they're fabulous. However, I'm not 100% sure where I can use them. I think I'll have to use them in something else. I really wanted to use them as well. Yeah, I'll use them in something else. So this is what I'm sort of thinking. So I'm liking this quite a lot, actually. Let me have a look. Now, I'm thinking that I have no idea what I'm going to do. What colours? We've got like oranges, haven't we? So I'm going to go with, let's have a look. I'm thinking I'm going to go with wild honey. And what I want to do is I just want to add it in just behind some of the areas of where the stuff's going to be. So I'm just doing it a circular motion, and then I want to do the same around here. And it's just bringing that colour in. I was going to use a stencil, but I don't think I'm going to now. Oh, what I've got this sort of spider webby one. I don't think it would go, but it is on my desk. So we could just have a play with this. I hate it when they don't come out. Right. So maybe add a little bit of that on. Like so. Yeah, do you know, just to give it a little bit more texture. I mean, you can't really tell that it's a spider web, which is quite nice. No, I like that. Right, let's move you all out the way. I'm just hoping I can remember where I had everything placed. Okay, there, I'm loving it. Right, okay, so the plan is let's start and get everything glued down. So I do have my glue here. It is just about run out, and I have just left the lid off it, so I've got a feeling that that may have dried it up. I'll tell you what I'll do, because I think I'll be changing it. I'm just going to snip that off. There is hardly any left in it, so normally I wouldn't clog it, but when there's hardly anything left in my glue, then I just cut a bit off it. I'm trying to find somewhere to pop it so that it can stay stood up. Right, so that's going to just sit there. Okay. Now I want to put the little bear down first. Well, the panda. It's not, the bear goes on the other side. So I haven't cut off all the pips. I know I said I was going to cut off all the pips, but I got distracted, as we do. So he's just going to sit there like so. Oh, I think he can have a cushion. Let's give him a cushion. So he's just going to sit there. Okay, so I'm loving that. And then that table. Okay, I think the table there. I don't want to cover that hole up. And then that's going to sit on. But unfortunately, I've got those horrible little tabs to take off. So let's stick that on. Oh, I love that. I think that looks really cool. Now it did have this, and it does have this centre bit come out, but I'm very tempted just to leave that centre bit on it. And yeah. Okay. Oh. So I'm just snipping off those little bits. Okay, and that's just going to sit down there. So I am going to keep that centre bit in, just because, yeah, I want to. That's going to go there, although I think I've put this in the wrong place. Please let me take it up and just move that over ever so slightly. I wanted it just there, so that's better. Okay, I have to find something else to sort of sit. Oh, we'll put the plant on. I just wanted it over just a little bit more. So when you're doing journal pages, you don't need like loads of mediums and, you know, loads of extra little bits. You can really do them just using something as simple as one of these Luxe books. They've got everything you need in for scene building, for, you know, it's just so much fun. Right, just gonna cut those tabs off, and then we're just gonna pop a little bit of glue in, and that's going to stick down on there. Okay, so is there anything else? I can't remember if that was that side. Oh, I think I was gonna, oh, might have those there. So, and don't be shy as well, just to cut things off. So like this vase that's on here, I don't want it on, but I do want those on. So I will trim that, and yeah, and I'll cut that off. Right, okay, so next up, let's have a look at these. So that's going to go like that. The chair there. I'm just seeing where placement's going to be. I'll try and work out placement, shall we say. Yeah, I'm thinking that actually. So let's get these glued. And then I think the only thing is just to find some inspirational words that we can put in. So we'll have a look to see what's in the Luxe pad itself. Or I do have my own words that I can add if I want to. So yes, so nearly finished that. I have a feeling I might be able to get maybe 1 or 2 more projects. Now I know that I did the out of the glue, what she says, and then it runs out. Come on. So that's just going to sit there. Actually, I'm going to have it there. Okay. And then let's get the pips off the doggies in the suitcase. I mean, how cute are those doggies? They are really, really cute. Could you imagine having all those doggies? It's bad enough just with Lady. Trust me. She is like having a million dogs. She's so needy. No, she's not needy at all. She just wants cuddles and love, and yeah, she gets it. I give her it all. It's probably why she's so spoiled. And then the last bit, oh, all my little bits are sort of falling down. So the last bit is just the little bear. I think I'm going to add some shadowing. However, I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't use it. To use some clear gesso. So shadowing without your clear gesso can be really difficult. But what I'm thinking of using is just a pencil. Nothing special. Right, I think my glue has officially ran out. Okay, so that can now go. And I will have to get a new one out. Right. So I'm just going to trim down all of these bits like so, and then I'm going to turn this one over and we're going to trim down these. Okay, so just like so. And then I want to find out a pencil. Oh, that finger is so sore. I did have, now I'm not sure whereabouts they are because, oh, yes I do know where they are, they're right in here. So I've got some pencils in here. Now these are graphite pencils, and I got them from, where did I get them from? The Works. And they're really inexpensive, but they're lovely for smudging. So I really like them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the edges and smudge out this pencil. You can just use regular, like just ordinary pencils for this. And you know the paper pens, I don't have one in there, that you can get. Oh, they have got a proper name. You can just use them to help smudge it out. Mine are in with my polychromos, so yeah, I think my polychromos are upstairs. So I'm just going to go around and just go around with the pencil, just around the bits and pieces, and then just smudging it with my finger, and that's just going to give it a shadow. But like I say, a normal pencil should do this fine. Actually, let's see. Use a normal pencil. So, yeah, actually, I think that probably works better than the one that I'm using. So you can just use a normal pencil. You don't need anything special at all for this. So yeah, just have a play. And just bring in some of that shadowing. I don't even know if it's making a difference, but I feel like it is, but I don't know if you can sort of see the difference on camera. So just a few areas. like so, and just rub that in. But yeah, I do. I personally think that it has made a bit of a difference. So I'm just going to rub that. And just rubbing it is just giving it that soft edge that you want, instead of it being quite harsh. I've just got that nice soft edge. Okay. So do this side, and then we'll do the other side. I see Lady's now snoring her head off. Oh, I like that. I think that's looking fab, isn't it? So let's do behind the cushion. And down here. And the one good thing about just, you know, going for it in your journal is that's what your journal's for. It's for, you know, having a look to see what you like. It's having a practice with your, you know, your mediums, getting to know your products. So it's all really, really good fun. I mean, if you look at that now, that's lovely shadowed. This one isn't, so we're going to swap, but I'm going to do exactly the same here. So I'm just going to pop some pencil on. Okay. You can use watercolour pencils for this. You could use watercolour pens. The Inktense are really good for this, but I haven't popped any clear gesso on, so it would just soak up. You wouldn't get the movement that you would get if you use a clear gesso. But you know, this is just to show you that you don't need that. You can just do it with whatever you have, whatever pencil. Just a normal everyday pencil will be fine. But the softer the pencil, the better it will be at smudging. Okay. I'll just really smudge that in there. I mean, that's starting to look really good, isn't it? I don't know if this is going to show up anything, but let's give it a whirl. Just because it's already quite dark, isn't it? So I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is doing much, so yeah. So let's just do the bits that it's going to show. So just around there, Will, and here, and it's just to give our piece, you know, dimension and make it look more realistic. Oh, making a squeaky noise. But I think that's the glue, where the glue's sort of spilt out. Yeah. Right, last little bit, guys. It's just this little bit, and then around the, I'm going to call it a chalkboard. I don't think it is, but around that, so it stands out just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I love that. Right, okay, so that is now what we have. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? That just looks fab, doesn't it? So let me just put that back away so it's ready to use again another day. See if it'll go in. There we go. I do have a white gel pen, so I'm just going to put some white gel on there, and just in a few places. Again, it's just sort of you know, adding those little details just to make it your own. Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're not doing much else in the way of, you know, colour or doodles or anything like that. We're literally just adding a little bit of pencil and a little bit of white pen. That is it. Don't think there's any more white pen to add. Right, okay, so now let's have a look. Let me just put that on there. We do have this that says do what makes you happy, and actually I like that there, so we're going to use that. Okay, because I think that's quite a nice inspirational quote. And then, so that's just going to go on there. Oh, I need some glue out, don't I? We've run out. Okay. Oh, are you going to come out? That is stuck. Well, that's a first. It's sort of dried. It's as if it's been opened and then closed again. There you go. Right, okay, so there is that. And then, where's the magazine? Not magazine. I'll call it a magazine now. Yes. So we've got Wild Child. We've got Snorri. And that could definitely be Little Lady. Quite like that. With love, no. Good life, no. Congratulations, love, raw. So far, oh, I like that, friends. Let's do that, friends. So I think that would be quite nice. But so far I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, not seeing anything that I sort of want to use. Oh, what about that stay positive right at the top? So let's cut that out. Okay. Right, and then I think with these, a couple of things. I think we should be done our journal page. So we're going to have little Z's down there for our sleeping bear. That could actually be Lady. So we'll treat that one as Little Lady. And then I like this Friends one. So just going to chop all of these bits down. And we're going to have that. Oh, that, yes, that looks really nice there. And then I'm liking that. And then we've got this Stay Positive. Now what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to fussy cut around it, and we're just going to use glue to stick it down. So I'm going to use a glue stick for this. So my daughters did this at Christmas and it worked perfectly on the vellum. So moment of truth, guys, of whether or not that's going to work, because yeah, I just thought it was a genius idea. So I've just got a glue stick out, and then they put glue all over the back like so, and then I'm thinking you can go, I have no idea, there. I think let's have you up in that corner, and then they just stick it down. And when it was dried, you couldn't tell, which I thought was really cool. So I mean, obviously you can tell at the minute because it's purple. That's just because that's the only glue stick I've got, but when that finishes drying, you won't be able to see. So absolutely genius idea. Okay, let's bring my book back in. I've still got it stood like that, so it makes my life easier. The fuller it gets, the more complex it can be to put your bits and pieces in and out of it. So I found that this way is the best. There's that side, and then there's that side. Let's push those together. And there it is. That is, these are going to get put back in. So, because once I've started using these, I always pop them into a folder. So if I've got any loose bits, they don't come out. But yeah, that is my journal page today, made using the Luxe paper block. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Super, super simple. Didn't need loads and loads of bits and pieces in which to create this. So, you know, it just goes to show that you don't need to have everything in the world to create beautiful art. You can just, yeah, take one paper pad, one ink, one stencil and a pencil, and look what you can achieve. That is it for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love hearing your thoughts. And I will see you all again in another video very soon. But until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.